Hey, what's up, guys? Kato back with another video, and today we're gonna talk about Saudi footballer possibly looking at jail time after dabbing during a match. And I mean, what do you expect from a country that doesn't allow women to like show any part of their skin? They gotta freaking wear a blanket all over their whole bodies, and I'm surprised they're able to see. I'm surprised they're able to walk around, basically covering their eyes, cover the whole face. And plus, I mean, of course, it's not how you call, what they're wearing a blanket, but it's just a figure of speech. So let's get to this, article now. Let's see. Uh, Remember the insane amount of times we've seen athletes such as Cam Newton, as well as fans just dabbing throughout a sporting event. You likely thought nothing of it besides you either liking it or hating it. It never went as far as that in Saudi Arabia, however. Excuse me. It is extremely frowned upon. A player for a Saudi Arabian club, Al Nojum, will soon find out what happens when you dab when told not to, after doing it and being caught on camera during the Kings Cup match against Wada or Al Wada, I guess, on Wednesday. The unidentified player was offered a high five by a teammate during a match, but he elected to dab and now could be facing some serious charges. I mean, I hate defending the type of government that rarely gives a certain amount of people nor sexes in this particular moment uh the freedom to do whatever they feel. I mean, other than harming or killing people, but other than that, they have to letting them do what they want, as they please. But I mean, but if you know how strictly their rules are in a certain country, and you haven't done anything. I mean, if you did something that that's against the rules, then that's it's pretty much on you, man. Because you need to get your shit tight. When it comes to other countries, like in the U.S. and the laws that we have, you can there's a possible ways get a slap on the wrist a lot more than the rest of the world. And of course, it depends on the sexes and race you are. But other than that, I mean, you can get a slap on the wrist, regardless, the sex or the race if you have money. But when it comes to Saudi Arabia, it takes a lot more than just, money to get you out of trouble. Unless you have, countries. I mean, if you have a lot of countries, on your neck, then that's the only time a person can, be free. Just saying. And we'll watch a video, about the incident. It's not really innocent. I mean, incident is just just doing a dance move, but in this case, it's it's an incident in Saudi Arabia's term.
انتظار بداية الشوط الإضافي الثاني. لا 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 أهدى من كذا ها.
He was doing the white people dab, man. Arms straight out and shit. Okay. All right, now being frowned upon. it's still playing. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Being frowned upon is one thing, but in a Middle Eastern nation, it's strongly condemned, according to the Saudi Gazed Gazette. Yeah, it's Gazette. A government committee has said that a dab suggests sniffing drugs. Bullshit. The committee apparently cited a journal article from a magazine called Pediatrics entitled Assessing the Dangers of Dabbing, Mere Marijuana or Harmful New Trend. The article supposedly investigated dabbing as a trending way to use marijuana or inhale other drugs. Boy, I'm pretty sure these one of these articles, these magazine companies that say, yeah, they they're not run by the government. They're not government run news article companies, but they're definitely funded by the government. That's for sure. They're definitely funded by them. So they doing this BS article titles and stuff. And they already, doing they released this poster, anti-dabbing poster. Sniffing drugs. Ain't that some? For more info how serious Saudi takes dabbing, here's a closer look under war with a popular dance. Ain't no war, man. This is just another way to control people, man. You can't, express the way that, you want, under their regime. Because, that's the thing. Not only that, they use religion to control people as well. Hell, Europeans do it. The Middle East will do it. Really, actually, the whole world does it. Yeah, yes, even Africa. They do it as we do it as well, man. So it's, it's there, because of the missionaries and all that. But that's another day for another story. So I'm not, really surprised. He's getting, he's looking to get in jail time for doing a popular dance that is a popular Western dance. And that's the key word, Western, because anything that's popular in the West, these Eastern, dictatorship countries will be like, nah, man, those ain't right. But the rules that we have, it's correct. Like they still believe, like if you, do something wrong on like say a pop quiz, then you get like 50 slashes or or get a whip and you got to stand on hot coal or something, like something ridiculous. And I'm just saying, man, if they have better rules that make sense to the crime, like if the punishment fits the crime, then it is what it is. But like I said, these are very controlling, governments. They suck out all. These governments are like all governments. They suck out all the resources and give a little bit to the people. But the difference to the these other countries that has not a dictatorship, but democracy. These communism and dictatorship countries, they give very very small breadcrumbs to the people or none at all, and give them a little bit of freedom, but it's only give freedom to the people that works for the government, or just they're basically slaves for the government. And there's just civilians that do whatever the government tells them to do. North Korea. So it's, because I mean, it is what it is, man. I hope, I'm pretty sure, more people are gonna be all over, Saudi Arabia's case about this. Doesn't matter if they have a quote unquote rule for dabbing. And yeah, they have a right to, put up a rule, but come on, man. This is ridiculous. So I know it's ridiculous to y'all, but to other people that has something otherwise, let me know in the comments. So, besides all of that, hope you guys enjoy this video. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also comment that this video. Man, it's been a while since I said that. So I'll talk to you guys later in the next video. So peace.